I started Sheltered Reality actually not to take over my life, not to be a full-time job. I started the group to explore some research I was doing for a PhD at the University of Iowa. I was studying motivational theory, and what I wanted to learn was if my favorite thing, which is creating crazy-looking drum routines to music, could be a way not just to teach drum lessons, but to really motivate people to go out in the world through music and connect to others, to make differences, to change people's lives for the better, basically to use music for positive change in the world. I picked drumming for Sheltered Reality because I've been a drummer since I was 11. I've taught drum lessons since I was 14, something I inherited at a music store when every drum teacher that was there had quit time after time again, and when the store got desperate, they picked me, and it became my passion quickly. I love teaching others. I love to watch them learn. I love to watch them explore new things, and I think being a teacher challenges you to be the best you can be because you always have to have something new for people to learn from you. So when I picked Sheltered Reality as a PhD research project, I simply wanted to use my favorite thing to motivate others to become emotionally charged, to get in the world and do good for somebody else. What motivates me to travel all over the United States is the fact that I've always allowed this project to go wherever people have a need for it. So if there's something that attracts our group to a certain school, to a certain church, to a certain setting, I allow it to go there. And if we plant the seeds and a new practice site, as we call them, comes from the shows we've done, then we grow the group that much more. So we started in Iowa. We started with just one practice site. Stayed in Iowa for a few years, grew to a couple of neighboring states, and that growth just keeps going. So I take Sheltered Reality wherever the road of life leads us. What do I think would happen had I not started Sheltered Reality? So for myself personally, I think I would have fallen into the trap that I see a lot of adults find themselves in. They have just a job that supports them, supports their family, pays the bills, whatever way you think about that, but they're not happy. Because one of the things I think is so important in life is if you can take your passion, the thing you love to do, and spin that into your living, your existence, life is way more fun living your dream and your passion and doing it for others than it would be just to have a job. So if I just had a job, I'd be sitting at a desk. I would be teaching some classes if I was a college professor. I would probably weigh 100 pounds more than I do now because this forces me to stay active and stay in shape. I think I would probably be unfulfilled feeling. I think I would feel like something was missing. And the more I thought about giving up playing the drums in general in life to do quote-unquote adult things, like be responsible or have a job, the more miserable I felt. So I think personally myself, I would feel like something's missing. What I think would happen to other people, I think literally millions of people would not have perhaps heard a message of all of you have a gift in your life to go change another person's life with. I think a lot of positive energy, the way that Sheltered Reality does it, would have never been shared with the world. I'm going to take Sheltered Reality wherever God wants it. So what do I mean by that? If we need to hire 2 more people so we can have 76 sites in the country instead of 38, then we'll hire 2 more people. If we need to go international, which I get asked at least twice a year to go international with this, I think maybe we'd have the resources to do it. If we need to stay simply in the Midwest or simply in the United States or simply have 1 more site only because that's the best way to change lives, then we're going to take it there. So I'm going to let it go as big or as small or as medium or as it is as it needs to be.